What the heck is up, everyone? Welcome in. Early YouTubians, VOD viewers, thank you so much for being here. Hope you stick around. Make sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you're not already.
To the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe.
Or don't. You can do whatever you want. It's free country or whatever.
Now be a
I would like if you did, though.
And don't be a piece.
Hey.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks. 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 Binks.
Hope everyone's having a good old time. I know I sure am. Hope that you are too.
If you're watching on YouTube,
It's the last stream of the week, so we're going to make it a good one. Promise you that. Promise you that.
Welcome to the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a good chatter and don't be a piece. Binks, 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 and don't be a piece.
Hi, Hype Train. There's no Hype Train. What's up, T-Square? What's up, Vash? It's not going to be off-meta Bullseye. It's going to be on-meta Bullseye. Don't worry, the jokes will keep coming in.
Binks, 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 binks. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Binks, 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 binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, binks, like and subscribe.
What's up, Pissed Off?
Binks. I hope you like the vibe.
What's up, Dordio?
Binks. Like and subscribe.
What is up, everybody? I hope that you're having just a absolutely fantastic day today. The time when it gets a little bit quiet in here. What's up, Boopy Stout? What's up, Joe McGurl? Whole morning you spent on a miserable wake you up for a severity incident call. Oh, that's not fun, man. Sorry about that. What's up, Indie Medic? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, I like when it's a little quiet. Sometimes you can just embrace the bit of quiet you get, you know? Sometimes. I don't think the collector should be under the T letter. I think it should be under the C letter. Maybe that's just me. Get a little music going, though, for your sweet little heads about it. It's Friday, which is my last day of the week, and it's probably a lot of your last day of the week, so I would imagine. What's up, Aegon HD? Super Bowl weekend, which will be fun. I have a completely open slate tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow. I could do literally anything. The world's my damn oyster. I can't do anything. I live in Illinois, so it's very cold. I can't really do outdoor things. I could, technically. Probably shouldn't, right? That'd be a little too cold. A little bit too cold. So I have, like, the main version of this list. I feel like Gambit's kind of the one flex card. What do you feel about that? I feel like Gambit's the flex card in the deck. Having an additional way to discard is always good. We could do something a little weird, throw in like a red guardian. Another very powerful 3/3. But I think getting another chance to discard your swarm is important. So let's keep the gamut. Let's just take the best list. You know, we're trying to change things. This is as expected. The most played list right now on Untapped. Not in top 50. In top 50, it's Mill, which is still running cable, which is stupid. Because I tell you what, the versions without cable consistently have better win rates. And cube rates, matter of fact. But this is just the main Bullseye list, essentially. In top 50 internet, 2,500 games. Very high win rate. Solid cube rate. Surtur is showing up as better. And Arsham, most Arsham decks are right around it. Higher win rates, but slightly lower cube rates. So as far as the played very often decks, this looks like it's about the second highest cube rate. Under Surtur. A lot of really good Surtur decks right now. Can best put my comment in the hot takes video? Yeah, it's okay. He's wrong sometimes. It's always humbling to see when someone like KM Best is wrong, you know? Usually it's people like me who are wrong. We could do Moon Knight. But Moon Knight targets even cost cards, which does target Swarm. Moon Knight just better? I feel like getting a Swarm targeter is so good. And usually you're just going to play Morbius Collector out anyway. I wonder if there's a version on Untapped that has that. So there's a version that goes Grandmaster over... Go Grandmaster over. There's a version that does Grandmaster instead of Frigga. That is fine stats. God damn it. I don't know why it started doing that. There's a version on here that has Zola instead of Frigga, which has much worse win rates. There's no versions with Moon Knight. Let's try Moon Knight. I actually think that Moon Knight makes like a lot of sense. Targets Swarm, which is something you desperately want in this deck. Gives you a little bit of opponent pain. We'll try Moon Knight in the deck. Then we'll change it to Binks Bullseye, because this is mine now. I made this. Frigga's great into Dakin. Or Bullseye. Getting 2 Bullseyes is crazy. I think that Frigga, like, the number 1 target is Bullseye. Second target is either Dakin or Morbius, probably. But I definitely think that Frigga hitting Bullseye is crazy. I've lost so many times to 2 Bullseyes. It's crazy broken.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
So there's 3 really good targets. Don't forget to mint your decks as an NFT. Ugh. I definitely had a Parallel reach out to me to try and have me do a sponsored thing for them again, and I said no. AWOL Rampage! Just getting back into the game, and you were always my go-to streamer back in the day. Glad to be back. Game's still pretty fun. Yo! That's awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, we got the long game. Grandmaster and Frigga. No Meek, no Gambit. I already have Frigga in here. I don't know how you cut Meek and Gambit for card. Okay, it's a mirror. Good hit. This makes Moon Knight worse. Maybe Moon Knight is bad in the mirror. Is part of the reason why you don't want Moon Knight. Could be. I mean, this game is going to be so silly. I would just do this. For sure. Okay, our swarm is discarded. I have no idea how this game is going to go. They're probably doing the same thing. Hopefully I don't hit their swarm. Hopefully I hit a good card. Okay, Calling Wing's fine. That might be their only way to discard swarm eventually. Rip a Morbius here. Make sure you give up Prio. Don't we want Prio to hit the Dakin? Why does Prio matter? I feel like Prio to hit the Dakin is better. More targets for your Bullseyes? It maxes at 7. It doesn't matter getting more targets. Getting more targets is irrelevant, I believe. They haven't discarded their swarm yet, and I don't know if they're going to be able to, so. Actually, should we go the opposite way? We go the opposite way. We know that we're getting a fuck ton of swarms to discard. You won't need this anymore. We don't know that they are. Bro, you are so fucking cooked. Welcome to hell. Probably stack here. Make sure I win one lane. Yeah, their Dakin's gonna go negative. Please stay. I want to see this, man. Yes! Oh, I have no... Dude, the board is gonna look so crazy. Their Dakin's gonna go so far in the negative. They could still win if they get more hits right, but I don't know how they get a full hand of swarms like we do. You won't need this anymore. Negative Dak and Pog. Yeah, they don't even have swarm. I don't think. Oh, they do have swarm. Their hand gets bigger. GG's. Close game. Oh, you still have one more? Okay. That's fair. I thought that was it. Welcome to Marvel Snap 2025. Close game. -4 Dakin, Pog. They did win left, that's true. What's up, Perry? Hope you've been well. And yet, Wongster for Odin doesn't fast forward? Hey, man. It's a hard system. Grandmaster reasonable sub for Frigga? Yeah, definitely. There are decks that are just running that instead. Red Guardian's also a good choice. Or Gambit. There's a lot of different things you could do. Having the Swarm is really good. Especially in a good spot to discard. Great work in the crown last weekend. Thank you. I had so much fun doing that. I need to make it more of a habit to invite myself to things. Okay. If we don't top deck exactly Collector, Moon Knight's great. Has Moon Knight been over Gambit? Yeah, that's the reason for it, is because I think discarding Swarm early is such a broken aspect of this deck that I'd rather have the more likely hit on the Swarm, which you'll see right here is actively going to work for us. And we could discard their Thanos, potentially. A lot of good things that can come from it. You like G-Man instead of Moon Knight? That's interesting. I think that having an additional discarder, if like you have trouble drawing Blade or Colleen Wing, can be really impactful. Like if you draw Grandmaster but you don't draw Blade or Colleen Wing, it's kind of just a dead card. Got the Thanos. These decks could be running Mobius, unfortunately. Okay, good. We're literally not going to play there the whole rest of the game. Let's put the Collector here, I think. Potentially Frigga that. Bullseye, obviously. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. I guess I should be hiding things behind Red Guardian. That's a good point. Okay, Bullseye's great. Colleen Wing, everything's a pretty good top deck here. Everything's a pretty good top deck. Literally every card is pretty good. I think they're deciding if they want to move Rocket and Groot this turn. Yep. All right. Tekken's okay. It's just better. Get 1, 2, 4. Five. Plus 7 here. Then we get 4 -2 triggers, plus 4 here. I don't want to put any points right. Maybe I do. Okay. We're kind of throwing right, so this is good for us. I think we win this. I'd be very shocked if we lost. I'd be very surprised if we lost here. I'm pretty sure we're essentially guaranteed to win. As long as, like, any hits go right. No, we're just guaranteed. Let's go. Oh, left was close. Oh, because we got no hits. We got none hits left. Yeah, we got none hits left. It was close. GG's, Jay. This deck is so good, dude. Abandon left, you say? Abandon left. Imagine. Yeah, Perry Manilow, the Vampire Hunter Extraordinaire. Good thing we didn't play Frigga left. Would we have lost right? What do you meant? We lost right if we hadn't played the Frigga there? That's good then. I'm pretty sure we hit, I'm pretty sure all of our hits went middle. Vampire Slayer. Vampire Slayer. That's right. Why is Ravona a rip? Oh, thank you so much, Senpai Soul. I mean, I think this person plays only Mr. Negative, but whatever. Oh, guess not. Snapping on a turn 1 shawarma. The mirror is where Moon Knight is bad. The mirror is assuredly where Moon Knight is bad, unfortunately. You're thinking you're more between Frigga and Grandmaster. Okay, you don't need the early Zola. Are you still running Dracula? Brother. We're absolutely dead.
Time's up.
Escaped.
Second worst location of the game? I love TVA. TVA is a lot of fun. I completely disagree, but I can see how it's frustrating. I think TVA is a ton of fun. Yeah, if you're not going to run Dracula, then there's no reason to run Ravona for sure. Banger track, yeah, dude. This like funk Sonic album from Game Chops is probably my favorite one they've ever released. Every track bangs. Quantum Tunnel. This deck was more popular than Mobius account of the mirror. I'll never run that card. Deck runs Zabu Forge. I think I have to hold, man. Double scorn is pretty good. If we don't draw anything to do next turn, we'll just rip Moonstone middle. Or Moon Knight middle. But Moon Knight discarding Swarm is so powerful. It's fine.
Opponent snapped.
Okay. Only a turn 4. I thought that would be like a turn. Like turn 3 there is like a snap. Brett. Let's get some cycle. Fuck! My delicious shawarma. Wait, what? Oh, it's from the scorn. I was like, what the heck? I mean, they have to beat me, like, middle, right? It's kind of random. Maybe they have, they might have, Surfer. Yeah, if they have, Brood middle, it's a little scary, huh? Yeah, I should have thought about that. That's just a misplay. That's just a straight misplay. I didn't even have too many big things that could come out of middle. Like super hard to beat without Cosmo or Luke Cage. Yeah, when they hit their nuts, for sure. When they hit the nuts, it's very tough. But, as you see in that game, sometimes you don't hit the nuts. Should have left Meek mid. Yeah. The +2 was so enticing, though. You're probably right. This is probably a bot, huh? Let's test. Maybe not a bot? No non-bot would put +3 on Nova. Fuck you, bot! This should go in my hand, by the way. Morbid Gambit! Thank you so much for becoming a Binks fan. I super appreciate it. What an asshole. He's mocking me. Michael is mocking me. Played into Luke's bar 3 turns in a row. Fuck you, dude! Grow up, man. Yes! You haven't tricked a bot to an acre this whole season? You legitimately have to not do anything. The only way to do it is to not play anything. If you play any cards, the bot will not do it. And sometimes if you do what I just did, which is play one card on one on accident and then not play anything for 4 turns, very often they won't snap. But you literally just have to not play a single card. And it looks and feels stupid. Don't even play where they're winning a lane, because then they'll do some shit to make them lose that lane. I had a fucker play Hobgoblin on Kamertage yesterday to retreat, and it pissed me off. They played Hobgoblin and Kamertage on 5. They're conniving little shits now, man. Yeah, the Doc Ock on Gore. They purposefully Doc Ocked my Gore and then played a bunch of on-reveal cards. Okay. We want to draw Blade. We want to draw any 3 or 5 cost here. That's fine. Can get Meek there. It's actually probably just really good. Recent bot behavior is making me question the theory that bots are there to inject more cubes in the system. I think the idea, and I could be wrong, I think the idea is that they don't want to encourage people to... They don't want to encourage people who are insanely online like all of us are. I'm sorry to tell you if you don't know, we're all insanely online. If you're watching a Twitch stream of someone play Marvel Snap at 1:30 p.m. on a Friday. They don't want those people to have an insane advantage over their casual player base. So they made it so the bots aren't so easy to manipulate. I guess. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. I guess so. We'll get a split thing in a second. You just have to have a real split chance first. I'm pretty sure we have none splits, right? We have none. We have 1 split. What is it? The 4th one that we get stuff?
Everybody's a Binks fan.
We can get a 4th split here, so we're gonna go for a 4th split. Yo, Rainbow Pig! Thank you so much for the 17 months, Rainbow Pig. Oh my gosh, we got a freaking hype train! Let's go! Hype train time, baby!
Hype train. Hype train. Hype train. Hype train. It's a hype train.
Yo, Jason Miller, thank you so much for the 100 biddies!
Hype train. It's a hype
The thumbnail? You like Colin Farrell Bullseye?
It's a hype train.
Alright, you can bet points in the predictions. This is the 4th split.
Hype train.
Get your bets in. Get your bets in here.
Hype train.
Replacement for Scorn? No, there's no replacement for Scorn.
Hype train.
It's a key part of the deck.
Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Bits. Sub. It's a hype train.
Let's level
All right, let's see what we get.
train time.
Wah. Not those voters, you pieces.
Hype train, hype train, hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Hype train.
Oh, this is a good one.
Hype train. It's a hype train.
Anyone in the alliance should go in and snag that one. That one's really good. Explain what's happening with the 4 splits thing. Either your 4th split, you can start getting inked. Did they change it even further, or is that going to change even further with mastery? I think next week it'll be different. So just wait till next week to understand it. I think the whole system's getting changed with mastery. So you can just hang out for a little bit. It's my suggestion.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes.
Okay, when we throw collector, Dak, and left, we should just win that lane.
Train time.
Subs. Subs. It's a hype train.
So we should just have a win on this lane. This is that Spectrum deck that's going around. Somewhat popular. By the way, Morbid Gambit, thank you so much as well for the Prime Arena. Did you know if you have Amazon Prime, chat, you have Twitch Prime, that means you can sub for free? No better time to sub than right now.
Hype train. Hype train. It's a hype train.
That deck Swarm would go crazy.
Hype train. It's a hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits,
Yo, Muzz Aldrin!
let's level up, 'cause it's hype
Jason Miller, thank you so much for gifting the community sub, Jason Miller.
Hype train. Subs. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Subs. Hype train. It's a hype.
Why don't you play Artem Zola? It's a little too win more,
Those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause
I believe.
it's hype train time.
Hype train.
Not a good hit. Wanted Scorn there.
It's a hype train.
Let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Maybe we should have Moon Knighted. There's a chance the play was to Moon Knight there to try and hit their Spectrum or their Doom. I think with no Swarm, I don't think we can win.
Those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
We go here.
Hype train.
We had 4. We go to 28.
Hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause
Get
it's
plus
hype
6,
train time.
plus 3, or plus 7. So it's plus 13 here. We go to 16.
It's a hype train. Bits. Subs. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
Drain time.
Whatever.
Sure, everybody's a Bigs fan.
I'm pretty sure we lose, but
Those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train.
we want him to go middle.
Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits,
Close.
give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Bits. Subs.
Dover boy. Thank you so much, Dover boy, for the Prime Marino. Thank you all so much for supporting the hype train. There's still 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the hype train. You can still support. We're going to cut the song, though. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to do your Galactus spins. So true. So true. We love free stuff. Free stuff enjoyers, rise up. Okay. Finally having Shawarma is nice. A couple games without Shawarma hurts. I wonder if they're actually playing Goon Night. Yo, Morbid Gambit, thank you so much for the 3 community gifted subs. Paying it forward. Thank you, Morbid Gambit, with the Prime and then 3 community subs, you legend. Thank you. Morbius. My thoughts on Allen getting the MVP over Lamar? It's tough, man. I think that Lamar cleared in every statistical category. My pick was Squan, man. I wanted Saquon to get it. I'd rather have Saquon be the MVP for sure. I think it was insanely deserved. He had such a good year.
Everyone should support Bing.
Oh. Damn, the Bullseye frig is too late. Unfortunately. It's too late for Bullseye Frigga. Yo, Polychromica with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Polychromia. I really appreciate it. If you just got a gifted sub from either Morbid Gambit or Polychromica, make sure to send some love their way. If you're a brand new subscriber, use your first Binks emote to send them some nucks. It would mean a lot to me. Maybe we should have figured the Colleen Wing and then next turn played Bullseye Colleen Wing. Actually, I can undo my turn. I think that's correct. We frigate Colleen Wing. Next turn we play Colleen Wing Bullseye. I think that's the correct play line. And should I snap? Yeah, they don't have swarms yet. They don't have swarms yet. We have swarms. Swarms are how you win the game. How much money do you need to pay to stay up with every card? Kind of depends. I don't really know. I don't really track my finances that well. That's kind of just a me problem. Increase the token missions to 300. Let's go. All right, to 111 gifted subs. It's an angel number. Yeah, they're so cooked. They should definitely leave here. Oh, man. Let me get the Meek. I think we're gonna Morbius. Our Morbius is gonna explode and theirs isn't. They should probably leave here. I don't think there's any chance that they beat us. We already snapped, right? Unless they have a counter card, which would be annoying. Make sure I do it in the right order. They have Gambit. I mean, I guess Gambit could get a crazy random win for sure. But our Bullseye hits 7 cards. You think we need left more than... Maybe we do need to focus on left. Yeah, maybe this is better. Okay, cool.
Victory.
Do people still make wishes at 11:11 anymore? Some people, for sure. Girls who will ruin your life will certainly do that. $200 every 13 weeks. It's probably roughly accurate. I can't even say I'm a guy who buys everything anymore. Because I don't have Bruce Banner. Yo, let's see your, who got some good hype train emotes? Let's see the hype train emotes. Don't Lady Deathstrike my collector, please. Thank you. Is this a bot? They're just playing like... They're just playing like Electro... Vision stuff? I'm so confused. Electrovision is crazy work, man. I'm so scared of Lady Deathstrike, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's the problem. Think every card is a terrible idea? I mean, everything depends, right? What if you're a content creator like me? Well then.
Escaped.
Yeah, I know I'll get Banner. You absolutely despise Galactus? Guy who never plays around Galactus? Furious when he gets Galactus? Galactus is sick, man. I'm a content creator. What's up, Chaos Bro? Hoping well, man. I've been seeing your Rivals podcast has started to pick up some steam, man. That makes me really happy. Been putting in the fucking work forever, dude. I mean, triggering Galactus is by far the best animation in the whole game, man. Old Galactus was despicable, yeah. The 6-2 Galactus was pretty fucked. Not wrong about that, man. Yeah, if you don't have Frigga, you can try Grandmaster, you can try Zola. A few things you could do. You sometimes Galactus Binks? Not often, but sometimes, yeah. What a flex. You get deck recommendation? This is the best deck in the game. Can't go much worse than that, or can't do much better than that. Oh my god, dude, grow up. Be a fucking man and... Okay, so let me think about this. If I can stick something right, I think. If I do this, this, hit that for 2. I don't have to care about... I have to care about the Morbius. Fuck. Hit that for 2, I'll be a 5. Nah, it's not even close. Okay, so I have to win middle and here. Excuse me? I must win. I must hit both on Morbius? I don't win? No, I do win. Another one middle. Okay. God, they're so good at making you think that... they're so good at it. They're so good at making you think that they're gonna beat you. Bastards, man. It is weird that, like, now the only way to beat the bots and get 8 cubes is to play nothing for 5 turns. It's so weird, man. It's such a weird way you have to deal with these bots now. And then randomly you're going to get a bot that 8 cubes you and you're just going to be sad. But they do check to see if they'll win. I'm going to be top 100 in ranks? Do you think so? I can't imagine so. I had such terrible win rates on my climb. I'm on the 4th day of my climb, man. It's really bad, actually. Thoughts on Gambit over Moon Knight? So that's the most popular deck is Gambit. What I like about Moon Knight, personally, is that when you play Moon Knight, you can target your swarm better. And I think that discarding early swarms is the way that you win. Ah! Okay, the problem here is that... If they have US Agent, they might have, they might have Luke if they have US Agent, right? So I think we go Dak and mid. I think they're going to Red Guardian this, which is fine. Okay, now I have no idea what they're going to do. Three Dakins is probably enough. Okay, now we have to win right, though. Oh, no. Okay, wait. These 2 Dakins are fine. Don't get prio. Man, never having a way to discard my swarm sucks. Activate first. Ah, yes. It's a smart point. We'll get +2, +4. Whatever negatives we get. It's gonna move Groot. It doesn't matter though. Might be losing to Lucas. Bullseye order does matter. We want to get 2 Scorn triggers. Yeah, it's Luke Cage. Shit. Flame. Matters a little, 2 points. I know that this is going to sound crazy, but you should make the right play. I know that when you say the order doesn't matter and then people say it does matter and then you realize that you're wrong, so then your response is it's only 2 points, it only matters a little. I know that it probably makes you feel better, but you're holding yourself back as a person. I'm just letting you know, and I might be over psychoanalyzing you, but I just see chatters who do that exact same thing so often. And you could just say, oh, you're right. I'll adjust that. Not immediately trying to move the goalpost. How's the games been going? It's been really good. Really, really good. Learning to say I was wrong is such a fucking superpower, man. Learning to accept that you're wrong is such a superpower. The wrong move was not escaping. Continue moving the goalposts. It'll continue. I promise you, I promise you, man. I've thought that way before too, man. You're only hurting yourself, brother. When you're hearing all this and your immediate response is to say the wrong move was not escaping, you're literally just proving my point. Which you could do. I mean, you could do anything you want, man. It's a free country. My bullseye. Just keep moving the goalposts. It's good for you. Okay, how are we discarding this Modok right now? We have like literally no way of doing it. Getting another Dakin is good. Goalposts work both ways. I'm sorry, man. It's just, you don't get it. You think that you get it, but you don't. That's the saddest part. Because you so confidently think that you get it. We go into 16 on deck, and I don't think we need any extra help there. I think we actually snap here. Okay, our opponent is snapping. Sad part is you don't. It's so sad, man. I try and open up and just lightly develop and try and show you an idea. But it's so hard for some people, man. So hard. You can lead them to water, you can't make them drink, chat. I don't want to snap back. Streamers have overconfident feelings too that can show they're wrong. They can't show they're wrong. So true, man. Damn. Got me. This guy much never watched Binks? Nah. I don't know. People like this are very interesting to me. You're also hard for Binks? So true, man. Red Guardian kills me? Where does Red Guardian kill me? Like middle? It's a 50-50 if it hits Dakin. If it hits Dakin, it still gets to 8. Which is still pretty solid. And we could probably find other lanes to win. But we definitely don't win a Legion Lockout, I promise you that. Double down harder? Yeah, I mean, it's a phenotype of people. It's like, it's hard, man. It's very hard for people once they're like dug into the shell that they can never take personal like culpability for anything. And then a lot of times they turn into debate lords. Like I'm guessing this person's kind of debate lord-esque, which is why they're trying to like twist and contrive everything. It's usually like a pipeline. Like it's like never being able to take fault into turning into debate lords and to finding ways to like adjust and twist things for them to always be right. It's a pipeline. Yeah, you should always retreat later. Now there it probably didn't really matter, right? Because in that particular situation, I don't think it would have mattered, but master debater, if you would. Another Luke Cage deck. Tough. Well, we can point slam. Point slamming is a thing that we can do. You know why people aren't like you and just never be wrong? I mean, that's obviously the ideal. Is to just simply never be wrong about things. Okay, we hit their 0 cost Mystique. That's really nice. I think we want Meek right. Then that means we probably want you here. You thought you were wrong once, but you were mistaken? Yeah, that's tough, dude. Should I have Frigga? Would Grandmaster or Arna be a better replacement? I don't know. Yeah, you could test either out. Either out's probably, or either one you could probably get some juice out of.
Knowledge is power.
That was the last turn, huh? Oh, it wasn't. I was so confused there for a second. So I was like, assuredly that wasn't the last turn, right? Assuredly that wasn't the last turn. Okay. Where do we need more help? I kind of like this. Might lose to Cosmo. Or I guess like Enchantress Middle can get us. Hey, they have a Lyeth. Be interesting to run a Lyeth in a Spectrum deck.
I am Iron Man. You won't need this anymore.
It's not gonna be enough. It's close.
I am Iron Man.
If they didn't have Luke, we were fine.
I am Iron Man.
Man, if I left Meek right, I won. Should have just left Meek right. Should have fought for all the lanes. Tough. GG's. One time you put milk first, then cereal. Some people like that. Because you don't get the top layer soggy. You can kind of do whatever you want, though. World's kind of your oyster. Was there Teton that game? I didn't even notice the Teton. We're just at a huge advantage state right from the get-go. Snap on him. I could have RG for this. Try and get it covered as soon as we can. Hood. How many decks that would run Hood or Captain America? Another Morbius. Miss Marvel, the opponent redeemed. Thank you so much for tagging me. Freedom to make cereal however you want. This is what the Buddha was trying to get people to realize. It's true, man. Okay, so look at more energy starting now. Okay, we have a way to get our swarm discard. You know, I should have Bullseye. I should have friggin' Bullseye. It's actually probably just straight up a mistake. Our opponent wants a Meek. You can have a Meek opponent. Give them a Morbius? I have Moon Knight, man.
Assemble.
I have a Moon Knight. If they take my Moon Knight, then I'll be freaking screwed, bro. They'll have a 2-power card, man. Imagine. And it's ongoing for their Spectrum? Are you crazy? Boom, boom. Moon. I could have a Moon Knight, okay? I don't have one now, but like there's a chance I'll have a Moon Knight at some point. Stop me from drawing cards, man. Ah, look at you. You unlocked. Wait. what you're doing. I have to run ads after this game. I just used all of my snoozes. Make sure to remind me, otherwise it's your fault. I think I want to do Modok Blade this turn. Jesus, you're debating not being a debate lord. That's an important debate, man. Oh, I can't Blade Modok because I super flow. Okay, well, I definitely want to do Blade Modok. At some point. I might Misery mid. I don't know if this deck would run Misery with just Hood. I don't know why the hell they have Hood, for that matter. If they're going to give me Detritus, I'm going to give them Detritus. That much I know for damn sure. Could have Cosmo. Cosmo seems semi-unlikely, though. I don't know what this Quinjet is. There might be some kind of Moon Girl funkiness. Nice.
Victory.
I'm gonna replace Cosmo as a cop. Well, Evilly, I just want you to know while you entertain me right now at work, I'm making money. And while you entertain me, I'm making money at work. Oh, man. The worst, dude. Yeah, I'll give you a week, maybe, or we'll give you a day. Maybe you can come back and be less insufferable. Fingers crossed. We gave him a chance to burn himself out. I was hoping if I just ignored him for a little bit, he'd just kind of burn out. I have to run ads, man! What am I doing?
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
I feel like that do be loving attention. What'd you do to deserve the Miss Marvel? It's just a reward. People can spend 30,000 channel points. Wasn't meant negatively at you, Fana. GG's. Wrong place, wrong time. That's a good way of explaining it. Ah, oh, dude. Opponent knew that I had to run ads. What an absolute legend. All right, we have to run 3 minutes ads. If you don't want to see the ads, you can pay $6. You can check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe button using the little Prime toggle. You might have a dang Twitch Prime sub. You don't even freaking know it. Wouldn't that be crazy? Watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. Now, I throw out a miss. I can't even remember the last time I could remember purposefully, angrily mismarveling someone was when I was doing the Nomura video. And I was trying so hard to get 16 Nomura triggers, and then people kept fucking having counters to it. Or one person, like, retreated. And I think I mismarveled them, like, 100 times. Sometimes when people emote spam me and they're really annoying, dude, I'll do it. Who's Gar Saxon? No, not that time. I think I want people to be better, you know? I think that I see some people and just the way they talk, I hope that there's like a 1% chance when I say things in a certain way to them that maybe they can connect some dots and maybe figure out why they don't get invited to many parties. You know? That's so rare, man. Every once in a while it works out, man. There are some good chatters who started as real shit chatters. They've slowly grown and blossomed over the years. Probably hit them in a couple years. Hopefully, maybe I planted a seed. You're right.
Everybody's a Binks fan.
Maybe I plant a seed in some of these people's heads that blossoms over time. Stop it! You don't want them at parties? I want them to grow into someone who you do want at parties. Pissed off. You see what I'm saying? I want them to blossom into someone that you would want at a party. You see where that goes? I believe in people changing. I changed. I used to fucking suck, man. I think back at some like the shit that I used to say. Back when I was like in my early 20s, I fucking sucked, bro. Want to say whoever gifted you a sub? Cosmo, if you look at your notifications at the top of Twitch, you should be able to see who it was. I used to be a piece of shit. You can probably see who it was. You can thank them directly. Send them a Binks Nux. Where'd you get Makar your speed? Speed is way better. Speed is way better. Everyone is good used to suck. That's what being good is. Sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at something. You're a libertarian? Did you... This isn't slick back. This is pushed back. Back, everyone. Welcome to the stream.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks
Chainsaw 589. Thank you so much for the Prime Marino. John Grizzly, I know I already said thank you, but thank you again for the Prime. We love Primes. It's a free way to subscribe, man. It's OP as hell. Can't stop you from ordering a steak with a glass of water. It's true. I'm gonna have a lot of Dakin shards in my hand. Okay. Victory. The right choice. Even if it landed left, we were still gonna frig it and then get more. Snap, crackle, pop. Yeah, maybe we did only want one. That's actually a decent point, pissed off. Maybe I didn't want one the first time and two the second time. I could have maybe even manipulated it so they went into all three lanes. Savage lands. Pretty much always want collector first. Okay, we have shawarmas, so now I think we do the Bullseye play. The Bullseye play is very powerful. Bullseye, Frigga, Bullseye. Now, the problem is that there's Danger Room. Danger Room makes this very funky. Morbius might look stupid, right? But I promise you it's correct. You just have to trust me. Because it literally just always lives, is the thing. We want to see... Okay, that sucks. Meek is pretty good. They have to have ongoing hate, essentially. They're going to move Rocket and Groot right. I think we still go everything right. Helps. Super helps.
You won't need this anymore.
Still lose if MODOK dies. Okay. We still won if MODOK dies, actually.
Victory.
Huge. They had to have the gladiator die, man. That's tough. But we deserve that one. We did deserve that one. I don't think anyone can deny that. We're at 99. You think they give us an 8Q bot? I feel like this is the first time we cracked 99. No, Glad was 11 points. Glad was 11 points. GG's, Crack. Sorry for the gladiator, man. That was very unfortunate. Eight to 9 experiences like yours. It's time to fall back to 95. Oh, we'll just win an 8-cuber here. It was a good play by you. I liked your play as well, too. It's just, yeah, I mean, you just got the 1 and 4. You beat me 3 times out of 4 there. Tough. Maybe even more than 3 times out of 4 if my... I think both had to die on my side, so it's probably pretty unlikely. If we could play Scorn Calling Wing to target Swarm, I might do it. I think hitting Swarm is so powerful in this deck. So won by 1 if Glad lived? That's not true, right? I won by 9 and Glad was 11. Glad wasn't 8. You might think Glad was 8. Because of, you might be thinking that Glad was 8 because... okay, wait. Mindscape sucks. It's maybe okay. It could maybe be okay. Wow, it was close, dude. Peace. Well, I can get their Scar cheap? I don't think so.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
So we know they don't have any 10 powers that they're drawing, right? We know for a fact they don't have any 10 power cards that they're drawing because their next 3 cards were 10 total. So we know that they're not going to be able to buff their Surtur. And this is the only cards that they're getting. I would just win with this, right? Get fucking destroyed. Nice Heimdall, you piece.
Victory.
Awesome. So the reason that I did that, like with the swarms and discarding, is just I want to give them nothing, right? If giving them no resources and making sure that they only have one card is very, very powerful. So that's why I kind of made a really funky, weird plays, it seems like, but I think we worked that out near perfectly. Papa Squad, thank you so much for 2 months in a row with Prime. Figuring out that you can use your free Prime sub, Poggy Woggy. What's up, Ed Fontes? Welcome in. Doing well. Might have been snappable. I think that if I had pieced together the fact that they won't draw a 10. I mean, I think without Heimdall, that game is actually pretty hard to win, right? Because they could have, like, drawn a decently powerful card. Even if it's not a 10 power. I guess now I'm thinking about it, what could it be? Maybe it was snappable. So Chi-Fi UP, what does UP stand for? That's a fraternity. Or is that just Chi-Fi Upsilon? It could have potentially been snappable there. So the reason I have Moon Knight is because, in my opinion, the power of this deck is getting Swarm discarded a shit ton of times. It helps your Collector, it helps your Morbius, it helps your Meek, and it helps your Bullseye. All those things are good, right? So in my opinion, the more chances you have to be able to discard Swarm early and get multiple Swarm discards, the stronger you're going to be. And Moon Knight can target Swarm directly. So we'll see, as long as we don't draw Morbius or Collector, then right now we can pretty much guarantee a hit on Swarm next turn with Moon Knight while doing Disruption on our opponent. So right now, so we got access to Moon Knight now. We can play our Moon Knight, discard our Swarms, and start getting the Bullseye train going. Now, there's an argument to go through the Bullseye Frigga line here. So you can play Bullseye into Frigga into Bullseye, and then try and target Swarms. But I think knowing that we can get a Swarm target right now is more powerful for us. Personally. That could be wrong, though. We also, of note, we can't get right with anything but MODOK, which is kind of scary. Okay. Its Scream is fine. We'd much rather hit one of their 10 powers, I think, but that's quite all right. I'm gonna go Bullseye this turn. We'll hide it behind. We'll hide it behind Moon Knight in case they have that card. And then next turn we can go Colleen Wing Frigga. Quite powerful. Frigga him and do it again? No, because it would be on like turn 5. I don't think that's all that worth it. Again, our win condition is Swarm triggers, right?
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
It's going middle would be really bad. I think Heimdall is very likely. If we top deck MODOK, we're gonna make an insane play. We didn't. This is going to be really hard to win. We kind of just have to get really lucky here with our Bullseye hits. Man, that Spider-Man middle was devastating. I mean, I think we maybe try. They go Heimdall right, I think we win. They go Heimdall middle. Just too much sauce. I think I have to run. We just have no scalers anywhere. What would you have played mid? The collector. Collector would go huge. Probably shouldn't have stayed in here. I don't really even know why I did.
I see the way.
Yeah, if they had played Heimdall right, we would have won. Well, do we win total power? We just win total power. Right? Plus 11? Okay.
Victory.
Yeah, they just had to not do that. Okay. Any 10 power card that wasn't Heimdall won. Heimdall to lose the game, baby. Why would they throw right? I don't know, but Heimdall right also wouldn't have won because we would have won middle. They just had to play it not Heimdall is their problem. I guess I'm happy I stayed in. All they had to do was play any 10 power card middle and they just win. If I had drawn MODOK, I was going to play MODOK and one Swarm right. Play around Heimdall right, I think. Jimothy Halpert. Pretty funny name. This is why you stopped playing Heimdall? Yeah. I could see that. Be frustrating sometimes for sure. Okay, we got a mirror. You can discard swarms. Oh, the third worst move after Luca and Jimmy. Luca and Jimmy are so gapped in how impactful it is. It's not even funny, man. The gap between how impactful the Luca trade and the Jimmy trade is astronomical. If the Warriors gave him more to give him. I mean, the Warriors didn't trade Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis probably better than Jimmy Butler, so kind of doubt that. What do you think of the Rumble? Rumble was fun, man. I had quite a fun time watching the Rumble. I can't believe Draymond's still in the league, man. That was the craziest thing about seeing the new look of that squad. Like you ever forget, chat? Okay, if I play Dak and I don't get a play next turn, or I don't get a card next turn. So if I get Dakin, can I even fucking discard these damn shards? I absolutely cannot discard the shards. So I don't play Dakin. I play Morbius Blade. What I do. Okay. Double no Bullseye game. They have all of their scalers left. But I have swarms discarded and they don't, I think. All they've discarded is Dakin, hilariously. This is my best play. It's not great, but I don't think theirs is either. Good game. Left me here. Jim Halper with that avatar. Not the same guy who played the fake Asian Jim. Different MCU actor, by the way. That is not Asian Jim. It's not Asian Jim. The actor who played Gilgamesh is not the same person as... He's also in the MCU, but not the same guy. Asian Jim plays Jimmy Woo in Ant-Man and in WandaVision. Jimmy Woo card eventually? Hell yeah, dude. They basically have Gambit, and they're basically the same person. So. Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself. Shocked they didn't have that phrase for Gambit and Snap. Not yet. You piece. A random Mobius. You added that to your deck. That's fine. Doesn't make me not mad about it, but fine. Supposed to hit the 2 swarms. Oh, thank you. There's literally 2 swarms for you to hit there, brother.
You won't need this anymore.
Aranya. Oh, there's so many bad hits. That's not one of them. That is not one of them, I tell you what. Right on time. Now, they may be able to Shang-Chi left and play a big enough Aranya card to win right. Maybe. Peek left if they move it to alter. Oh. Can't meek left. Maybe I can. I probably can, right? There's probably some logic to moving meek left, but I mean, it just adds +6 to this.
Victory.
They would have to play a card that's more than 7 middle and play Shang-Chi or Enchantress or Rouge left. That's not an easy thing to do for a random deck. Yeah, the Mojo would trigger, so it's like barely adding any points if they just play a big card to try and win left. Is that really infinite? Oh, let's go! I had no idea. Hey! All right, everyone's favorite prediction. Where will Binks end up?
Welcome to the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a good chatter and don't be a piece. Binks, 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 Binks.
You have 1 minute. Oh, that's a good loop.
You like the vibe, Binks.
I thought that Balvin emote was loopy. It's kind of got moves like Loopy does.
Binks. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Welcome to the stream.
8:52.
Like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube,
Harley
like
Quinton?
and subscribe. We're gonna play some
Harlery
games. We're gonna
Harlery
clap some
Quinton.
cheeks. Now be a good chatter.
Harlery
and don't
Quinton
be
is
a
such a good name.
Binks, Binks,
Harlery Quinton.
Binks, and don't be a piece.
Harlery Quinton. God, that slaps, dude. Congratulations on your sick name. Boom!
Binks, Binks, Binks.
201 to 300 voters. Congratulations.
If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Binks, Binks, Binks,
I also watched the second Joker last night.
Binks,
Shit was weird, man.
Binks, Binks,
Second Joker was weird as hell.
Binks.
Anyone else watch the second Joker?
Binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, Binks. Like and subscribe. Binks, Binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks.
Joker the musical? Here's the thing.
Like and subscribe.
This might be a controversial pick. I did not dislike the musical aspect of it. I thought the musical aspect of it kind of fucking slapped, dude. I thought the musical aspect of it was actually sick. I think that, especially after halfway through, the direction they went in, I didn't love. And I think it was kind of meant to subvert expectations, but I think it did it in an annoying way. Yeah, also, the people should start advertising musicals as musicals. It pisses me off. They did the same shit with Wonka, right? It's made to make fun of people who enjoy the first movie. I've heard that take quite a bit. Yeah, I definitely agree. They should advertise musicals as musicals. The same thing happened with Wonka, man. Joaquin Phoenix singing wasn't for me. I think it's meant to be, I don't know. I don't think that's Joaquin Phoenix's true singing voice. I think it's meant to be like a raspy, jokery, trying, like living in this fantasy world. be. I think Joaquin Phoenix probably has a much better singing voice than that, but I think that was intentional. But if you don't like that, you don't like that. I get that. You're watching, you're avoiding it to not tarnish review of the first one? That's whatever. They didn't do the why so serious thing. It's true, they didn't. I actually really enjoyed it. I honestly, I thought the music, I mean, obviously, man, Lady Gaga fucking slayed. Lady Gaga slayed all of her parts in it. I loved her acting and I loved her singing. I think I really like Lady Gaga in movies. I think I just really like, because I loved her in the House of Gucci as well. I think I just really fucking love Lady Gaga in movies. Yeah, my things with it are just like kind of the direction they chose to make the end of it. A lot of it just kind of felt like a bit of a nothing burger in a lot of things. I did not watch her in American Horror Story, but I did hear that's kind of like where people were like, oh shit, dude, girl can act. I think movie musicals can get away with less good singing. Sweeney Todd is one of my favorite ones. Probably my favorite musical of all time. And people also say that the singing in that is not very good, but I thought it was fine. I kind of like some of the raspy, you know, not perfect singing. I don't know. I think it gives I think it gives character in movies. I don't know. Maybe it's a crazy thing to say. You like Lady Gaga in A Star Is Born? I haven't seen that. Is it good? Sweeney Todd gives you nightmares? I fucking love Sweeney Todd, dude. I can sing every song of that movie by heart. I mean, we probably just snapped with Dakin Frigga Dakin, right? That just wins. Like Dakin +3, Friggaing it, Dakin. We just win. Really? When I was ready to learn guitar for the role? That's crazy. Ah! Yeah, not today, Satan. Order law. Doing? Stop? Why am I stopping? Why are people saying stop? Oh, because yeah, it's okay. I know what I'm doing. People forget how smart and talented I am. And 3 lanes profit? That beats me. Wow. Triple hit their brood. Triple hit their brute and the Koyeid Galacta. Wow. Crazy, man. And it had to be a Zabud Galacta, yeah. They had to get really lucky with all the hits on the Brood, and they got the Galacta, probably a Galacta top deck, honestly. It didn't have any hits on it. It's tough, man. Those are the ones that hurt, but you just have to deal with them. Okay, we want to get Bullseye, Moon Knight, Frigga, or MODOK here. We can get some Swarm Discardage started. Swarm Discardage started. I like how that sounds. Pizza, am I right, folks? Another Trump XL banger just dropped.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Okay, okay, okay. Past 3 seasons, you haven't played a single game after reaching Infinite? Why not? Mostly preferring Conquest. That makes a lot of sense. I need to get 8 discards to win middle. Why not Moon Knight? So I want to get Dakin down this turn. In case I top deck MODOK. I don't think we're worried about Magento that bad. We have to decide if we need to win right. I think we actually have to win right. Actually, I don't know if we have the ability to win right. We should beat with Bullseye. Okay. Should I go for left? Yeah, I'm gonna win here. I mean, this sucks, but... we're in trouble to Eliath. You want to see some crazy shit? What do you think of this? And if we do this, do we want to just play the Shard instead? I think we want to play the Shard instead. Wait, no, because then how we win left? Go here, here. Boom. We get 4, and then we get 6. We go plus 10. We go to 18. And then the negatives. We certainly scale enough here. This goes crazy. We do get -2 here, so it'd be 1... be 11. 11 plus 8, that's 17. I can't imagine they try and fortify left. I think they just play a big card right. Okay, this is a little scary. I think we win. We didn't hit any left? Oh, we did. Okay. I was going to lose my mind.
Victory.
We needed to hit one hit left. If we didn't get that, that would have been crazy. Oh, it is guaranteed that we get one hit left, right? No, because we only discarded 6. We could have technically hit everything right in middle. We only discarded 6 the first with the bullseye. Why did we play Shard? To get more triggers from Swarm. And because we couldn't just play MODOK left. Because it was the location where you can't play your first card there. Dinomath! Friendly fire game. Best of luck to you, Dinomath. Yeah, we weren't contesting right because I was scared they were going to play either Eliath or just like Magento or something. Like just a giant card, right? And I don't think the extra 4 power from Dakin was going to beat that. Now, they didn't. So it looks a little silly that they didn't. Obviously, it doesn't look like it was the best possible play. But I still think that it was. We can hide everything from Red Guardian with this. No MODOK on 5, but we usually don't want a MODOK on 5 anyway. Yeah, Bullseye, Frigga Bullseye, but unless we get Swarms to discard, it's not super relevant. I played. Frickin' punk. Okay, everything's gonna be pretty expensive next turn is the thing. I think we just have to hope that we're gonna get, I think right now we're just praising that we get a Swarm. And we just do this, and then we play Bullseye, and then we play MODOK, and we figure it out. They're thinning our deck for us. They're giving us good chances. $50-50 to top deck Swarm. Oh, 100% chance to top deck Swarm. Unless they cabled it.
The throne.
Okay, we might be dead to Red Guardian now. Well, I can only Red Guardian one thing, right? What's their death at? Death is at 2? Ooh. Probably give up middle. Nice.
Victory.
They have null? Nah, these build decks never have null. Would have had to been like Death Red Guardian can beat us, but we got there. Weird play unless they have null. My guess is that they're clearing the Ninja to Red Guardian my card. So this Ninja, the reason I played all these cards behind the Ninja is because Red Guardian is like the most popular card in the game and also played in almost all of these mill decks. So the reason for the Killmonger was to clear this Ninja to be able to hit one of these cards. They had a demon out? I'm aware. Two things can be right at the same time. Yeah, Lady Deathstrike version would have cleared us out real fast. What's your favorite non-AD Luka trade so far? The NBA deadline. I haven't been paying attention. I've been keeping it a buck. Why am I going down in rank? Haven't I won every game? Losing my mind. I must have lost a game that I wasn't paying attention to. Do that pretty often. Pretty good hand. Mojo World's a bit tough to deal with. Okay, slightly less good hand, but if we get a swarm, we're gonna go gangbusters. Nah, not a hockey fan. Why would you play Wasp? Is that like a just for fun? Playing Wasp as a joke? I think they had terrible draw because they're taking a lot of time to figure out what the fuck their game plan is. Like Zolan said to me, I think Meek is so good. Meek helps with locations like this. I think Meek's... I don't think I would ever cut Meek from this deck. Brother, I need cards. I need cards that do something! That technically does something. Trying to think if we keep the Scorn in hand or not. I think we always play the Scorn, right? I guess we could do this. And this gets +4. Yeah, they're not going to win middle, right? Hmm. Could it shield? Nah, Luke Cage doesn't matter. It's more for the extra discards for these two. Yeah, I think this is best. GG's.
Victory.
Discarding +4, +8, but then we discard the Moon Knight, and then discarding it, we get 2 here, 1 here. We get the 2 points on the board. Probably really close. It's more, I think it's the same amount of total bulk points. I think it's the spread that changes. I'm pretty sure the bulk points from playing Moon Knight, which is +3, instead of scoring. So it's 5 less, but we get the 2 here, we get the 1 here, and we get the 2 from it. So it's the same amount of points. It's just the spread of the points. By Moon Knight over Gambit, I think that discarding Swarm is the most important thing the deck does, and Moon Knight can target Swarm, whereas Gambit can't. What do you think the Madman at SD thought the Swordmaster Reorg was supposed to do? Swordmaster's seeing some play in Hella. Like, Swordmaster's seeing some play. Chat, we're going to get 3-minute ad break. Don't want to see the ad? You can pay $6. You can check see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe button. Using that little Prime toggle. You might have a dang Twitch Prime sub. You don't even freaking know it. Watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. Yeah, the Bullseye we don't worry about because of Luke Cage, which you've seen quite a bit of today. I'm not gonna lie, man. This is not good. I don't think this is interesting at all. I just don't even think like the broodlings look cool. Am I crazy? The animation's okay. Like give me freaking Brew. Give me Brew, but all the tokens are Brew, but like doing different Kung Fu moves. That'd be sick as hell, man. Agent 13 is nice. Look, I'll probably buy that one. It's probably pretty good value for $10. Scream decks are running wild right now. Yeah, that Scream Ares deck is pretty popular. But the deck I'm playing, except with Gambit instead of Moon Knight, is the second most popular at Top 50 Infinite. Under Mill, which is running Cable, which I think is wrong, as many people know. Scream is actually not as popular as you'd think. Maybe in your pocket meta, you're getting a lot of Scream. But Scream is not as popular as you may think. People running Ares and Arisham? That seems crazy. Yeah, at least in top 50% Infinite, Scream is not very popular. Even that Scream Ares deck is like or that Scream Surtur deck is like the 5th most popular Scream deck. But everyone's pocket meta is always a little different. Mirage doesn't get enough love. The problem with Mirage right now is I was also a big Mirage believer, and I think you can still fit it into some decks. The problem is like right now, how do you play Mirage over either Kate Bishop or Iron Patriot? They're both also 2 drops that add powerful cards to your deck. Coach, you used your quote in his... I think you mean KM Best, right? But I did see that. KM Best wrong every once in a while. It's alright. By not having Iron Patriot? Yeah. That's a good thing. You could play all 3, technically. Like, Mirage just kind of gets overshadowed by those 2 because I think they're just purely better cards. Oh my gosh, welcome back, ad enjoyers. Thank you for enjoying the ads. Battle Pass worth it? If you're going to spend any money in the game, you should just buy every Battle Pass. It's always worth it. Not so much Kate. Why is Kate not a problem with Mirage? Kate is better than Iron Patriot still, in my opinion. They're probably close. But I think that Kate and Mirage are almost as close as you can possibly be. They both had cheap, valuable resources to your hand. Fair. Mirage could be a 2-3 if Iron Patron Kato are 2-3. Yes, dude. Yes, dude. Like the way you think. I want to snap.
Oh, snap. Opponent snapped.
All right, man.
I am Iron Man.
I think we'd still win. Like Onslaught, Mystique, and do I ever target the Iron Man and stuff with Bullseye right now? Is that crazy to Bullseye right now? Nah, we can do better.
You won't need this anymore.
Does it really make a difference? Yeah, if we get a Moon Knight next... Well, I guess Moon Knight doesn't actually work. Or Dakin next turn.
I am Iron Man.
Behold my mighty hand.
Okay, so Tribunal. I think we clear Tribunal. 'Cause we're gonna hit a bunch of hits left. So their total numbers actually goes down quite a bit. I think this just wins. I'm fairly certain this just wins pretty easily. Like, the negatives that they get all on the left is going to be even more than the +1s they get. And it's looking like they're going to be about 40 per lane, and we're going to be bigger than that. Move make in case of not trib.
I am Iron Man.
Behold my mighty hand. Intrigues me.
Math is undefeated.
Victory.
Played that very well. I don't think they should have played the Blue Marvel here. I think this was a huge mistake. I guess, wait, onslaughting it? I don't know. I'm not sure if onslaughting Blue Marvel is better or not than just playing the Tribunal left. Yeah, this deck is crazy. This deck is... I mean, I think it's just, like, clearly the best deck in the game. I think it kind of gaps everything else. I can't believe it missed a nerf last time. This deck will almost assuredly get hit next week if there's one next week. Deck's very, very strong. Yeah, OTA this Thursday. It's gotta get touched, man. It's so good. I wonder what else gets touched. The mill deck probably gets touched at some point. I don't know how, but... The mill deck probably gets touched in some way. Back in Catching a Stray? It is hard because I don't know what the fuck you change. I don't know what you change. It's very hard to think about what card needs to get adjusted. Crazily, it might be Blade. I think Blade's been like the best discard card for so long that no one talks about. Blade is crazy, dude. Bullseye get touched, he probably dies. Yeah, maybe Bullseye will go to 0 and less, but that would kind of suck. I wouldn't like to see that. I don't know what else you do, really. Weird. Affliction -1? Yeah, Affliction -1 actually is probably fair. And probably wouldn't kill the deck. It would just make it worse. Yeah, Affliction to -1 is actually, that's a really good idea, Kate. There's a caddy. God damn my dyslexia, dude. No matter what, I can discard Swarm next turn. Actually, wait, we're in a weird spot. I need to Moon Knight this turn, I think. No, I can Bullseye left. No, I need to Frigga left. I Frigga left, and then I could Bullseye Moon Knight. Okay, we got it. We got there. We got there. We got there. We got there. We Frigga left, and then we can guarantee that we can Bullseye Moon Knight. Stop sucking my deck, bro. Shit. I had a Bullseye last turn. 50-50 time. Actually, wait, we don't have to... We don't have to 50-50. What are we doing? Why are we freaking out? Damn you! Beautiful. What's the most important card that we're going to play? It is Moon Knight. You hide there. Where are we going to have the most trouble winning? Probably going to be left. So you go there. Then we Blade. Then we Bullseye. Then we assuredly win, right? KM incoming? Good. Good, 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 good. Bullseye first? What? Oh. We're going to Moon Knight the Swarm. Then we get 2 Swarms. Then we Blade the Swarms. Then we get 2 more Swarms. Then we Bullseye everything.
Victory.
What? Ah, my bad, my bad. See, Azili, you're incorrect. What you should have said was that actually it doesn't really matter that much. It's only a little bit of power. You fucked up. You're supposed to dig in and pretend like you weren't wrong, and then go on a tirade about how you weren't wrong. You fucked it up, man. Gambit over Moon? Yeah, I mean, I think the Gambit makes plenty of sense for some people. Why don't you debate me? I feel like some people, I feel like, I mean, the most popular version has Gambit. I really like the Moon Knight. I think the Moon Knight has been insanely important. I actually, the more I'm thinking about it, I think the Moon Knight might just be correct.
A Binks fan.
Yo, Easily B. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate you. Oh, Dave the Buck, thank you so much for gifting the subscription. Poggy Woggy. I feel like Moon Knight just makes more sense, man. Like, discarding the Swarm is so broken in this deck. I think it's like the most important thing that you do. In any ways that you can get like a guarantee on it, which you can do pretty frequently with Moon Knight here. As we might see very soon. Get Morbius out of hand. Split these two. And if we get Colleen Wing, which is our only other even card, we can make some action happen. I'm completely fine staying in this game. They might have Luke Cage, or they might have, I don't know, Red Guardian or something. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna have.
Assemble.
Rather have Meek die than Morbius. Actually, no. Meek can win right. I kind of want to snap back. Because they're going to Red Guardian something if they have it. They'll go middle. Spider-Man-y piece. Does suck to take the scream hit from Meek, but should be fine. Cosmo's gonna be our problematic card, but very few of these decks are running Cosmo. Best of luck to ya. MSC 123123. We lose to Cosmo. Probably. Polaris pulling Meek will suck. It's 50-50 at worst.
Doom rules all.
You won't need this anymore.
Pretty sure we'll just win middle and left. We won't even have to worry about right. Right will be pretty close too.
Assemble. Assemble.
We do win right. We get casserole. 8-cube casserole? Ooh. Things you love to see. People, dude, I was falling victim to just thinking this deck wasn't that crazy too. I feel like people fall victim to being like, dude, they have barely anything on the board. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Wipe my whole board? Guy who's about to get his whole board wiped? Casserole, so good. It's just wild, man. What do our stats look like? (20 and 8) plus 36 cubes, 71% win rate. That's pretty good, man. And it's also my deck. Like, I made this deck myself because I added Moon Knight. Like, that's cool. It's like, it's an off-meta version of it. It's sick. You know, I'm saying that jokingly. I'm pretty sure no one has played this exact version in top 50% infinite. Like, I'm saying it's a joke, but I'm pretty sure no one else has, at least from what Untapped is saying. Everyone else has Gambit. Yeah, there are no games with this exact version. So, I'm kind of an innovator. Is what I'm saying. That is true, yeah. The mirror is the biggest problem. Okay, here's the thing. It's Friday Fun Day. We hit infinite. We have a great win rate. I kind of want to play. I might go friggin'. I want to play the Bazaar, man. I'm gonna play the Bazaar. I appreciate if you're just here for Marvel Snap, I get it. Plenty of amazing other Marvel Snap players to watch. Zombies, Pulse Glazer, Sizer. All awesome. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I've never watched Sizer. But they're probably awesome. I'm gonna switch over to the Bazaar. Again, if you're only here for Marvel Snap, make sure to at least hit follow on the way out, so that if you can come back, you can find your way back here. But I haven't gotten to play the Bazaar since the new patch dropped. I would like to. We have so much shit to do before that. Because I have to go to the Bazaar. I have to go to my Bazaar YouTube account. Hold with me to create. I have to hit go live. I hit schedule stream. I hit reuse settings. New patch, same binks, the Bazaar. I hope they up the rewards you can get for referrals, because y'all have given me so many fucking referrals for the Bazaar. It's kind of sick. Add the thumbnail. Go to next. Go to next. Schedule for right now. Public. Boom. Then, I have to go to my current YouTube stream that is going. While I'm doing this, I'm going to open up the Bazaar. Kill two birds with one stone. I already updated it, which is better than I usually do. But they might have updated it again since the last time I updated it. I have to copy this title. I have to go to my current one. I have to go to edit. I have to go to customization. I have to scroll down. I have to go to redirect, add redirect, search videos from other channels, paste. New patch, same binks. Save, redirect added. Now I have to go to restream. I hope that this is content for you. Listening to me talk through what I have to do when I have to change scenes. Probably not, and that's okay. Okay, where's Bazaar? Twitch. Our Twitch right here. Hey, look at that. We're in the bazaar. Sounds super intuitive. It's just a weird thing to have to do. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching on YouTube. You should get redirected immediately to the bazaar page. So hopefully that will just work. Is the hope. So I will see you over in the bazaar, YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye.